Today we're going to build a bubble rocket. Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Julie and I am the VIERS lead analyst at Raytheon Technology. And helping me out is my special STEM helper, Rosie. She's my niece. So this STEM activity is a really great way to inspire our next generation of engineers. People like Rosie or you who have a future in our company and our nation. So let's get started. The first thing you need is an adult. But before you grab your adult, let's make sure they're not busy on their own Zoom call or doing their homework or something. I am not busy or doing homework, so we are ready to go. I'll wait while you grab your adult. Are you all set? Here's what you'll need to make a bubble rocket today. Number one is a mini M&M tube, some cardboard for your nose cone and your fins, decorations for your rocket. So Rosie and I have some stickers, some gems. Sparkly tape.
And rainbow tape.
So these are all the decorations. And the next thing you're gonna need is a way to stick all these decorations onto your M&M tube. So you can use glue. You can use tape, and this is what's called glue dots. So glue dots work like tape and glue at the same time. We need some rocket fuel. So that's what this is. This is an antacid. Water. So the water plus the Alka-Seltzer is gonna make your rocket fuel. Let's get started making the rocket. In order to get started, you have to decide how you're gonna cut your paper. You can cut it the short way or the long way to make the body of the rocket. You're gonna use this cardboard to make your nose cone and your fins. And I think it would be super fun to experiment with different kinds of nose cones. You can make a pointy one, or you can make a blunt one. We could put fins on a rocket.
Square one.
You could make a square one. We could do it a whole bunch of different ways and see which rocket flies the highest. So the first thing you guys have to do is pick out your rocket color. Rosie and I picked green. And decorate your rocket. So Rosie's gonna use the rainbow tape, and we'll use some stickers too. So that brings us to the next step in our rocket making. So we're gonna cut off the bottom of our M&M tube, just like this, so that it's not connected anymore. Okay, so we'll do this one. Okay, I'm gonna cut off your cap, like that. And then this is the rocket. I'm gonna show you how to attach the nose cone. So once you get your Pac-Man shaped thing, mine happens to have a sticky side and a non-sticky side, so that's gonna help me out, but you can do whatever you want. You're gonna fold it and overlap the Pac-Man mouth so that you end up with a nice round cone shape. So we got one purple cone, and we'll make another pink cone for Rosie's when she's ready. So here's your cone shape, and then you're gonna glue it or tape it, or since mine's already sticky, I'm just gonna put it right on the top. And then you have a nose cone for your rocket ship. Yeah, see, so it became a triangle out of a circle. So you have your fins, and then you use some glue. So where did my glue tape go? And you put the glue right onto the rocket, and then you stick your fins on. So I'm gonna put one fin on each side of my rocket. Okay, next we're gonna add the rocket fuel to the rocket, okay?
Okay.
So in order to do that, we need to open our rocket fuel. So you get your antacid.
I'm done with mine.
All right, beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna add our rocket fuel. So we open our Alka-Seltzer and we pull out the little round disc of rocket fuel.
To eat?
Well, the rocket's gonna eat it. We're not gonna eat it. So you hold on to yours and I'm gonna hold on to mine. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tape it to the inside of our M&M caps. Okay? So you get yourself a little piece of tape.
Tape it onto here.
Like that.
And then you tape this on here. And then you have this. See?
Good job. Okay, so you put it right like that. So now we have our rocket fuel and it's taped onto the lid so it doesn't fall out.
Then we put the water in.
Perfect. So then you have your water and your rocket fuel, and you have your dry part of your rocket fuel. So you can put your cap on, but don't flip it upside down yet.
Why not?
Because that will make the rocket explode. We don't want to do that yet.
Oh.
Okay, so you put your water in, and then you put your cap on, and she's gonna hold hers, and I'll put mine like this so you can see. And now we are ready to fire these rockets off.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go. Okay, we are ready to fire off our rockets out here. And the first thing that we have to do is safety.
So we said put on our safety goggles.
That's true. That's what we have to do. We got to do this part really quick. We're going to flip them over, and then we're going to run away, and then the rockets are going to blow up. So we'll go on my count. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Run! Woo! Yay! That was awesome, right? And I want to explain how this worked, the math and the science behind it. So when the fizzy tablet is placed in water, a lot of gas escapes. And the bubbles go up instead of down because they weigh less than the water. So once we get enough bubbles that break open and all the gas has escaped, it's going to push on the candy tube. But the candy tube doesn't expand, so the bottom just pops right off and the rocket explodes up into the air. So we call this wonderful and useful fact the law of action and reaction. The action is the gas rushing out of the candy tube, and the reaction is the rocket taking off into the air. The rocket goes in the opposite direction of the gas, and the faster the gas leaves the rocket, the faster the rocket gets pushed up into the air. So the coolest part of all of this is how real rocket ships work. Real rocket ships burn fuel, and the gas goes down, and the rocket ship goes up into outer space. And that's why when you see rocket ships, there's a big plume of fire underneath them, because that's all the gas escaping. So we basically just made mini tiny real rockets. Is that the coolest?
But they don't blow out fire.
They don't blow out fire. They blow up, but it blows out gas.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much the same thing.
But just without fire.
Without fire, exactly. So anyway, thanks for joining us today. We had a lot of fun, and I hope you have a lot of fun too. You want to wave bye?
Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.